The Department of Education. Region 11. The Division of Davao de Oro.
The only thing that stands between dreams and reality is persistence. Despite the countless technical issues and challenges that we have encountered, even up to the morning session of the last day, we were still persistent. Or we are still persistent to deliver what ought to be delivered for this 3-day online seminar workshop for the untrained learning resource writers and learning resource evaluators across learning areas on LR processes. The entire LR team is very much grateful for our participants' understanding in cooperation amidst all these things. Your willingness to really interact with us despite the limitations in your gadget and internet connection is a concrete manifestation of the kind of educators you are. Indeed, you are truly a positive addition to the teaching force of our schools division and the Department of Education. Again, a pleasant afternoon to everyone. This afternoon, we shall continue with the output presentation, starting off with the topic of Sir Rex. I believe we have already identified the participants who shall share their output po earlier today. I believe we have identified Sir Robin Prongo, Ma'am Geraldine Pasilan, and if I'm not mistaken, Ma'am Mary Flor or Marie Flor Duran. Okay, I think our presenters are already present in our platform. And with that, I'll be requesting Sir Michael to promote them as panelists so that they can make use of their camera and their microphone so that they could be heard. Also, I'd like to make use of this opportunity to remind our participants to accomplish our attendance link. Okay, because we would it's really important that your presence this afternoon is recorded. So using the link that was provided to you, kindly accomplish that one so that your attendance would be recorded. Further, for the submission of output, it might be that there are still some of you who are not yet able to upload their files. Please make use of the link that was provided po so that you can easily submit the output. There's a message here from Emma. Hope the LR technical team sent us link or e-copy. Okay. Ma'am Emma, we have already provided po the Google Drive link for the PowerPoint presentations. But if you were not able to access that one, Ma'am Emma, don't worry. The members of the TWG will be sending that in a while in our chat box po so that you can really download those materials that you'll be needing. I believe Sir Robin, Ma'am, si Sir Robin pa ang nasa panelist list. Panelist list. Okay. Okay. We are waiting for Ma'am Marie Flor and Ma'am Geraldine to be added. You're welcome po, Ma'am Emma. Good gold afternoon. According to Ma'am Jocelyn, everyone, very heavy rainfall here in New Bataan. It's also gloomy here, Ma'am, in Mako. But, you know, as they say, laban, fighting, we will be praying for a stable, fast, and reliable internet connection this afternoon so that we can really hear from our presenters what they have to say relative to the activities that are presented. Maybe we can start with Sir Robin while we are waiting for Ma'am Geraldine and Ma'am Marie Flor to be added. Let me double check first if Ma'am Geraldine is still in the list. Marag wala si Ma'am, no? Ma'am Marie Flor. Ma'am Marie Flor is in the list of attendees po. So, in a while, she may be added in our list of panelists. Okay, Sir Robin, good afternoon. For our presenters, we are requesting you to open your camera and open your microphone so that by opening your camera, you would be tawag nito, ma-put into the spotlight according to our technical point person. Okay, si Sir Robin is already here. And with Sir Rex, of course, who would be listening to your output presentation, Sir Robin, and he would be giving his feedback in a while. Okay. So, Sir Robin, Ma'am Mary Flor. Marie siguro, no? Ma'am Marie Flor Duran is already here. And we are waiting for Ma'am Geraldine. So, while waiting for Ma'am Geraldine, is it okay, Sir Robin, if you'll start with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Ah,
Yes, ma'am, Elsie.
okay, good afternoon, Sir Robin. You may now start sharing your output
After,
po. Sir Rex is already here and he will be listening to your presentation. Take it away, Sir Robin.
good afternoon, ma'am Elsie. Good afternoon, Sir Rex. So,
Hello, sir.
this is my output. So, it says here, evaluate the following parts of learning resources. So, for the first picture, or the first question given here, it says, pagmasdan ang larawan ng sasakyan, anong tunog ang nilikha nito? So my kind of error, sir, here is for me po is it's incorrect direction or activities. For error description, the given choices provided by the writer of this learning material gone wrong. There is no specific and definite sound of an airplane. The learner will surely face or encounter hard time in choosing the correct answer among the choices given. For the proposed revision, try to choose another means of transportation that has a popular sound like jeepney. So, yan po for me, sir. For the next one, pagtapatin ang bawat krayola sa wastong kulay nito. So kind of error for me is still incorrect direction or activities. Under error description, the learner can't match the corresponding color because of the printed LR since it is black and white format. Proposed revision. Print it with color since the direction is asking for the appropriate color or might change the whole format, like providing pictures, templates of crayons with the name of a specific color inside and ask the learners to color it. For the third one, gawain apat, bilugan ang mga laruang pambabae at ikahon naman ang laruang panlalaki. So kind of error for me, sir, is under social content lapses. Error description, the given instruction conveys gender bias. And proposed revision should have constructed an instruction that is gender sensitive and balanced, like bilugan ang laruan na iyong nilalaro at ikahon naman ang hindi. For the fourth one, sir, for the fourth picture, so kind of error for me, sir, is it's sweeping and generalizations. The error description is the statement together with its answer show hasty generalizations. It stereotypes people who have tattoo is automatically a bad person, where in fact, it is just a mere opinion. In constructing learning resources, for me, writer should opt in including his or her opinion. For proposed revision, change the full statement because having a tattoo has a lot of symbols. We can't gauge the learner's knowledge or skills through this kind of question. And for the last one, the situation is Angel looks seen is an obese person. She, together with Coco Martin, eats fatty and sweet food in Mang Inasal fast food restaurant most of the time. In her house, she always watching television and does not have any physical activities. So kind of error for me, sir, is social content lapses. And error description uses the name of a celebrity and a commercial brand name like Mang Inasal. For proposed revision for me, sir, for my sa akong pagbasa o pagsabot, we can just use Marites or Pedrin instead for sa name sa mga artist po. That's it, Sir Rex.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
Sir
very much,
Robin.
Sir
Welcome
Robin.
po. Yes po.
I
Welcome,
will just
sir.
give my comment just like what Ma'am Arlene did sa last na lang para tuloy-tuloy yung ano nila. Para ma-preempt yung baka yung pangatlo wala nang masabi. Pakinggan mo na siya na lahat. Sige po.
Yes po. Sige po. Thank you,
Thank you, Sir
sir.
Robin.
Thank you,
Yes
Sir
po.
Rex. Thank you, Sir Robin. Just stay
Welcome.
in the platform, Sir Robin.
Yes po,
By the
ma'am.
way, joining us in this particular discussion is also Sir Ross de los Santos. Sir Ross, okay. This time, the second presenter this afternoon for this particular activity is Ma'am Marie Flor Duran. Ma'am Marie Flor.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon po, Ma'am Elsie, and my respect to Dr. Arlene Lim and Sir Rex. Masyado pong ulan dito sa amin po. Okay, so I will go to my slide po yung activity. Share ko po. Okay, ma'am, so I will proceed to evaluate the following parts of the learning resource. So, parang pareha po kami nung first presenter po. Pagmasdan ang larawan ng sasakyan, anong tunog. So, I believe, so what is really the sound of an airplane? So, hindi po klaro yung direction. So, it is inaccurate activity or direction. So malilito ko talaga yung bata kung kasi hindi common sa kanila yung sound ng airplane. Tama po ba? So which is the sound of the airplane. So wala po sa choices yung talagang sound ng airplane. So for my recommendation, more accurate example of sound producing things, dapat ang ilagay natin. Avoid using the example that is far beyond the learner's capacity or level. And have something like yung tunog ng ambulance kasi mas common po yun, no? So yun po. Then, para po sa pangalawang image is incorrect direction din po, no? Because dito po, inappropriate activity, matching colors were in fact using black and white image of the content. So how can pupils answer? So no color at all. Parang gray yung color po. So paano niya magagawa yung gawain? Then yung direction, yung black and white kasi. So dapat naka-color po yun. So suggested po is dapat in color po yun para ng bata, magawa niya yung gawain. So yun na nga po yung direction natin mali pa. So yung bata, mamali din sila. So dapat yung mga teacher, dapat in correctness talaga at yung tama lang po ang lalagay natin. Then sa pangatlo pong so gender stereotyping, no? Toys that is for boys and girls. So masyadong nakadiin pa rin doon sa gender stereotyping yung boys na panlalaki at boys na pambabae. Aside from that, sir, yung larawan hindi masyadong vague po yon, hindi clear, no? Maitim, hindi siya captivating po sa mga bata. So parang black and white lang yung naka-color. Then the last one, hindi pa pala. The second to the last po is yung ang tattoo ay para sa mga criminal. So sweeping generalization po yon, no? So parang very judgmental na hindi naman dapat na ilalagay natin. So pwede siyang maglagay dito ng, you can change option A, ang tattoo ay isang pagpapayag ng yung katauhan o ideya or isa siyang work of art. Then, the last one po, yun pa rin ang sinabi kanina, social content lapses, discrimination of using the word obese. Then, we can use it for, pwede po siguro unhealthy or unfit posture, pwede po natin ilagay doon, no? At saka yung paggagamit po ng brand names na mang inasal. So, no to brand names po. Pwede change ito kainan, restaurant. So wala po tayong gamitin na brand names. So that would be all, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Marie Flor Duran, for sharing to us your output relative to the activity given by Sir Rex. I think Ma'am Geraldine really is having trouble rather with her internet connection. So she cannot be added as a panelist. So on that note, I think we only have 2 presenters. Ay, meron na po ako, ma'am. Okay, Ma'am Geraldine, can you accept the invitation of Sir Michael to add you as panelist? It would be prompted on your screen, Ma'am Geraldine. Thank you very much, Ma'am Geraldine. Despite the difficulties that you're encountering, really go, go, go lang, no? Thank you very much. And that's very well appreciated, Ma'am Geraldine. So Sir Michael, in a while, will be adding you as part of the panelists so that you can interact with us in the platform. Okay. For a while, Ma'am Geraldine, it will reflect on your screen. There would be a notification adding you as a panelist. Okay, while waiting for Ma'am Geraldine to be added as part of the panelists, again, we are reminding you to accomplish our attendance links and also the link for the Google Drive link rather for the materials that were used by our speakers during the entire duration of our training was already sent in our chat box. So you just can click that easily and you would be redirected to that particular web page so that you can easily download the materials. And also, again, please do not forget to upload the files or your outputs rather in the link provided to you. Pa-accept daw po, Ma'am Geraldine, that's according to Sir Michael, so that you would be part of the panelists and you can make use of the buttons, the microphone, and the camera so that you can be seen by your fellow participants. So again, for our participants who would be sharing their outputs, once you are added as panelists, kindly turn on or unmute yourself and open your camera so that you would be added on the spotlight. Ma'am Geraldine is already here. I can see her from the list. Hi, Ma'am Geraldine. Good afternoon.
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon. Kumusta pa?
Hello. It's so good to see you, Ma'am Geraldine. Despite of the many limitations, you are really tawag nito, determined to present your output. Okay, Ma'am Geraldine, take it away, ma'am.
Can I share my screen, ma'am?
Yes, please do so, Ma'am Geraldine.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, in a while, you would be allowed by Sir Michael to share your screen. No, we can see really that even with the limitations in your signals, in your gadgets, you really are very determined. You have really this positive energy na to really present and to really make this training a success. Thank you very much. So, can you now share your screen, Ma'am Geraldine? Is it already allowed? Okay, I think it's now sharing. Okay.
Okay, good afternoon. Pleasant afternoon to all of us. Allow me to greet our education program supervisor, Dr. Arlene Lim, and to Sir Rex, and to Sir Archie, our brilliant speakers. To our friendly and smart and accommodating host, Ma'am Elsie. Good afternoon, ma'am. And to my co-participants, especially Mako North District teachers, to our LR District Coor, Ma'am Jonna Leray, and to Ma'am Ellen Interina, who recommended me to join this training. Thank you, ma'am. This time, I will present my output for the second session of our training. First, image or first learning resource, the kind of error I observe is the mispresentation of pictures. Because according to our speaker, Sir Rex, we consider the locality. So we use picture of vehicle that is not seen of learner in the locality. Hindi masyadong nakikita ng mga learner. Also, the test question is not contextualized. And the proposed revision is to change airplane into jeepney for it represents as belonging to the locality. This revision, pagmasdan ang larawan na sasakyan. Anong tunog ang nilikha nito? So mas mainam na gamitin ang jeepney kasi mas madaling ma-identify ng mga students ang tunog ng sasakyan. And that source is from 3D warehouse in the Google. Next is pagtapatin ang bawat Crayola sa wastong kulay nito. So the kind of error I found out is the error in color of photos and illustration. The image was black and white. Then the instruction of the test is to determine its color. More, this type of test gives confusion to the learners. Also, the instruction is not sufficient to be understood. So pwede siya nating i-revise ang directions, magiging pagtapatin ang hanay A sa hanay B. Tukuyin ang bawat Crayola sa wastong kulay nito. Isulat ang letra sa patlang bago ang numero sa sagutang papel. Next item is itong pag-determine anong larawan na pambabae at panlalaki. So kind of error, gender stereotyping, font style and size, and then error description. The type of test and instruction are confusing to the learners. The instruction or directions is gender bias. So the proposed revision is change the type of test that promotes gender equality. Gawain 4, bilugan ang mga laruan na ginagamit sa pag-ehersisyo. Next is letter A ang tamang sagot patay sa from DepEd. So, the kind of error, incorrect choice or answer, inappropriate test question, style, and the answer and promotes and doing bad in the community. So, pwede natin siyang i-revise. Noong unang panahon, ano ang tawag sa simbolo? Ang ibig sabihin ay kagitingan at kagandahan. Ang choices na ay magiging tato, banga, larawan, tapos bato. Okay, the last. The kind of error for that is inappropriate word or adjectives or promote bullying. The error description, the text adjectives that promote bullying, the word obese of Angel Luxin is inappropriate. Also, it uses brand name of a fast food restaurant which should not be stated. The proper revision for this is most of the time, pwede mong i-change, hindi lang lagyan ng last name siguro. For me, Coco and Angel eat fatty and sweet food in the fast food restaurant. Also, they always watch television in their house and have no physical activities. Okay, that's all. Thank you and mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Congratulations. Thank you very much to our 3 presenters this afternoon for the activity given by Sir Rex. This time, I'll be giving the virtual floor to Sir Rex and Sir Ross to give their comments and some additional inputs with regards to the outputs being presented. Sir Rex, Sir Ross, take it away.
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Hello, Sir Ross.
Hello, sir. Ako audio, sir. Kumusta ako audio?
Okay lang, sir.
Hihina akong content. Okay lang po. Okay lang. Thank you. First of all, congratulations to the presenters. Puro po sila magagaling, sir. Nakuha po nila yung ano, they are really good in their presentation. You got the idea or the input that you have given, the input given by Sir Rex, and almost the same lang ang ilahang mga observation po. Ako ang nakuhaan din. So na lang isa ka error dito sa kuan. Ay isa ka error nga murag wala kayo nila na I don't know kung ako ang nalipat na ay nakita na ako some grammatical error dito sa I think mang inasal niya atong part that there is a kuan. There is a presentation sa there is a kuan. Kaning mang inasal, kanina mang inasal. Na some grammatical error ako nakita. Kada lang wala na ako napansin sa ilahang mention, but in the suggested revision, it was corrected already in their span. Wala na mention pero na-correct nila sa ilahang suggestion, proposed revision po. Then another thing, kaning letter A, ang tamang sagot batay sa E. So this is also a very common error no sa kuan sa even in our kanang gigamit na nato nga mga SLM na ay mga mali ang answer key. So good nga nakita po ni siya nga kuan. Kita po ni nila sa mga presenters in their suggested proposed revision. So far okay ang ilahang mga kuan sir. Wala na koy halos ma-add sa ilahang kuan sa ilahang gi-present. So congratulations. So kuan na gyud sila sir. Okay na gyud sila. Pwede na sila mahimong evaluator sa atong kuan. Although isa lang akong concern dahil sa kadtong kuan wala tong kadtong form gani sir no. Wala to nila nakuha ang form. Di ba na ay kadtong content evaluation form.
Atong form sir kay in-extract lang natin yung yung kailangan nating ma-observe nila. Kaya nilagay ni format natin, nilagay lang natin sa Word document.
Okay.
Well, anyway, kung mag-evaluate sila, they will have to, I think they are using the forms with Sir Archie.
Okay, sige.
Kasi on my part, yun lang naman yung gusto
Thank you,
kong
sir.
makita nila. So thank you very much, Sir Ross.
Po,
De Los
thank you.
Santos. Sir Ross, salamat for the evaluation or for the observations. So thank you very much for helping us. And to the three presenters, Sir Robin, Ma'am Geraldine, Ma'am Marie Flor, paano mo nakulbaan? Human naman. Tawa sabi. Well, anyway, congratulations. No, pinost ko nga sa aking page na the birth of the evaluators and writers of Davao de Oro. And we have given birth to so many with our training. And the three of you, kayo yung example ng aming mga newborn. Mga newborn na mga evaluator and writer. And thank you very much. You have really examined the material and have your comments and your revisions are very sound. Ang napansin ninyo actually, isa lang naman yung kinabahan ako kanina kasi yung material ni Dr. Lim, parang pareho kami ng binasa. Pwede na natin i-mention, baka ma-mute tayo. Kaya ginamit ko siya dahil basically yun naman yung issue sa atin sa DepEd, yung mga errors natin on the first, no? Talagang napakahirap din naman na kung ano ang tunog talaga ng eroplano, no? Natawa ko na naalala ko yung sino ba yung nag-example ni ma'am na gamitin ay ambulance na lang, no? Kasi 'di ba may istorya niyan, no? Sige, Pedro, unsay tingog sa ano sa ambulansya? Mas Pedro, brum, brum. Pagdali Pedro, wi. So ma-change siya kay padali, no? Nagsirena no noon. So well anyway, yun ang example ng error na kung minsan dapat na siya talagang palitan, no? Do not be afraid to change it or to say na ito mahirap to, no? Tulad ng lagay ka anong sound ng elepante. Sige nga kayo, elepante. LC, tunog ng elepante. So ridiculous in the first place. Kaya nga sabi ko sa inyo, sa pagtitingin ng learning resource, pansinin niyo ang inyong mga emosyon. No? Pag merong changes sa inyong mga mukha, there's something wrong with the learning resource. No? Kung kayo'y natatawa, kung kayo'y naiinis, no? Mga magti-change yung mukha niyo, no? Mali talaga. So dapat siya, and do not be afraid to change it, no? Because yun nga, sabi natin, simplihan lang. Don't make things complicated, and in making it complicated, it becomes ridiculous, no? Nakakatuwa na tuloy. So, wag matakot na palitan. And yung mga revisions ninyo, no, ang gaganda, no, lalo pa yung revision ninyo on the issue on gender. Di ba? O nakuha ninyo yung balanse, no? Nakuha ninyo yung balanse na not necessarily that we focus on the male and the female, we focus on both, no? So napakaganda ng balanse, no, na ginawa ni Ma'am Marie Flor yata yun din nag-revise sa gender. Napaka-balance po ng iyong revision, ma'am. Then regarding the tattoos, no? Kung ang isang bagay o isang issue ay nahihirapan tayong i-justify, wag na lang nating ilagay, no? Kasi yung rule naman natin is kung ano lang yung alam natin at kaya nating i-justify, yun yung gamitin nating example. Otherwise, if we think of highfalutin ideas, hindi naman natin ma-explain at maintindihan, lalabas sa learning resource material natin. Maganda man siya dahil bago at seemingly sophisticated, pero hindi natin naintindihan, magiging mali yung kalalabasan, no, ng ating intention. So, sabi ko nga, the rule is make it simple. No, make it simple, orderly, and beautiful. Okay? And sabi ko nga, sinulat ko nga dito, no, sa gawain kasi ng learning resource evaluation, there are so many ways to bawal sabihing kill a cat, no? There are so many ways to take care of the cat, no? Ang daming pamamaraan na kung saan ang seemingly error ay gawing ka-accept or acceptable, and more than acceptable, truthful, and talagang tumpak sakto sa gusto nating ilagay sa ating learning resource. Okay? So, yun lang naman yung reminder natin na kung tayo nagsusulat, isipin natin kung saan tayo expert. No, wag tayong magbalat kayo na alam natin ang lahat. No? Kaya mathematics ka tapos nagsulat ka ng music. No? Though music is math also, but nevertheless hindi mo 'yun sakop ng iyong expertise. Kaya 'di ba yung hat natin pag umaangat tayo sa ating mga profession, academic profession, ang mga kalo nato nagkanang kagamay, no? Tanawa ng mga doktor, gamay na lang kayo kalo kay mao na lang na ang ilang focus. Di ba? They are focused on one academic academic exercise or academic field. Kaya lumiliit yung kanang kalo bitaw nato. Graduate ta sa bachelor's, dako kay tagkalo, no? Masters, ano man ang pagamay. Doctors, gamay na lang. Kaya mo na parang na ang ilang focus. Ibig sabihin, master ka sa mga bagay na yan. Huwag ka nang maging master, huwag ka nang maging jack of all trades, no? Master of none. I-master mo yung isa mong field, doon ka magsulat, doon ka maging bihasa, at doon ka talaga ma-contribute. Kaya sa pagsusulat ng LR, know your strengths. No, we should know our strengths. And though we open ourselves to much opportunities for learning, sa pagsusulat, focus lang, no, para hindi masyadong ibigay nga, no, doon sa mga dalubhasa, tulad ng tayo pag limitado yung ating kaalaman sa English grammar or sa Filipino na mga nuances, no, ng ating Filipino language, palagi tayong kumukonsulta, no, sa mga dalubhasa na iba sa atin. No, though dalubhasa tayo sa ating field, may mga bagay na hindi natin sakop, do not be afraid to ask help. Okay? Because learning resource, writing is not a monopoly of knowledge, it's not a one-man job. So once again, no, maraming salamat at nakita namin na kayo talaga ay nakinig at nag-aral doon sa mga filosofiya na ating diniscuss kahapon. So congratulations, Sir Robin, Ma'am Geraldine, Ma'am Marie Flor. We are very proud of your work. So daghan kayong salamat. Congratulations po.
Thank you very much, Sir Rex, Sir Ross, and of course to our presenters this afternoon na they did not have second thoughts. They were not reluctant to really present what they have prepared. Okay, thank you very much. But Sir Rex, of course, I'd be requesting you to remain in the platform, and Ma'am Lim, because I think Sir Archie is still having trouble with his internet connection, and we'll be proceeding now to the third activity, and that is on using the different tools for evaluation. Okay, so thank you in advance, Sir Rex and Ma'am Arlene. This time, Sir Michael, I'll be requesting you to tawag nito to share on screen our wheel of names. Name of wheels naman. Wheel of names, so that we can identify the last three presenters this afternoon. Okay, while waiting for our wheel of names to be projected on screen, I'd like to expound on what Sir Rex mentioned earlier. Tama, did you ano? We would not hesitate to ask for help from our colleagues, especially if we know that they can assist us very well. We have colleagues who are very much willing to help us. Sige, go Sir Michael. Let's identify the participants this afternoon who will be sharing their output. Sir Robin, thank you. Ikaw ang gahot. 'Di ba? Sounds like kahot. Oh, our first presenter for the last activity would be Ma'am Fatmaline Kamlian. On deck na si Ma'am Fatmaline. We are going to identify the next tawag nito, presenter. Let me check first the Ma'am Kamlian. Oh, Ma'am Kamlian is here. Hello, Ma'am Fatma. The next presenter this afternoon is Sir Glendale Edilior. Let me check if Sir Glendale is here. I cannot find Sir Glendale in our list of attendees, Sir Dan. Maybe it's better if you look for another one. Thank you din po, Ma'am Geraldine, di ba? Masking nagkalisod sa signal si Ma'am. On the go, jud si Ma'am. Si Sir Joey. Sir Joey Pamplona. I cannot find Sir Joey in our list of attendees, Sir Dan. Okay, let's look for another one. Ma'am Lovely, let me check. Lovely is not also in our attendance list, Sir Dan. Ma'am Emma here would like to share something. She says, mali akong kind of error kay wala na ako nakuha tanan pag-discuss ni Sir Rex kay putol-putol akong signal. That's okay, Ma'am Emma. You can access the instructional materials or the PowerPoint presentations that were used by our speakers using the Google Drive link that was given. While I was talking, I was trying to see whether Ma'am Janeline is in our attendance list. And sadly, she's not here in the attendance list, Sir Dan. Let's look for some more. I noticed that our attendees this afternoon only dropped to 53. La, where are they now? Ma'am Sally Joy Pineda is also not here. Where are our identified participants? Okay, the next one would be Ma'am Teresita Gula. Let me check. Yay! Ma'am Teresita Gula is with us in the platform. Hello, Ma'am Teresita. Good afternoon. You will be joining us in a little while in the panelist room. So, in a little while, you'll be receiving a notification. Just accept it as panelist, Ma'am Teresita. Friday. Di ba? Friday. Oo, ana ba dyan si Friday, Ma'am Marie Flor? Okay. Oh, it's raining na here in Mako. Fly day, ingon ni Teacher Perocho. Let me check if Ma'am Conejos is here. Ma'am Cherry Lynn. Ma'am Cherry Lynn and Conejos is not here, Sir Dan. We're looking for the last one. Putol-putol ang signal. Yeah, the weather is not good, Ma'am Emma. Okay. You're waiting for the last one, Ma'am Lilibet. Let me check. Ma'am Habien is also not here. Okay, let's look for another one, Sir Dan. Maybe there would be someone from our group who would like to volunteer. Well, we are waiting for the last one. Okay, let's see if Sir Crisanto is here. Sir Crisanto is also not here in the list of attendees, Sir Dan. Sir Rex mentioned earlier nga habang you move high the educational ladder, nakagamay daw ang kuan, ang kalo ay sot, nagkagamay ang buhok. Ang kalo di ay ang nagkagamay. Good to hear, dili ang buhok. Mamanzanares, let me check. Mamanzanares is not here, Sir Dan. Again, we are calling upon your benevolent hearts. If you would like to volunteer, you are very much welcome. Okay, this time around, we are still trying to identify the last presenter. Let me check. Sir Jonathan is not here in our list of attendees. There is really a greater chance that the persons that we'll be picking wouldn't be in the attendees list because there are 356 here in our entries, and that in the identified attendees, we only have 53. Let me check. Ma'am Luwayon. Ma'am Luwayon is not here. Ma'am Rosario Luwayon is not here, Sir Dan. But of course, if you're using a different username or account and you are here, please inform us so that we can properly recognize you po. Ma'am Lenore Bungabong is also not here, Sir Dan. Hinay ang signal. Wala nakapasok ang oban. That's very well that's understandable, Ma'am Jeneline. In fact, Sir Archie is also having trouble connecting. That's why I'm asking the help of Ma'am Arlene and Sir Rex for this particular activity. Ma'am May Ann Blair is also not here, Sir Dan. Okay, from our 51 attendees, probably there's someone from the group who would volunteer to be the last presenter. Ma'am Amelia Humalon. Let me check. The very first in our list is Ma'am Amelia Humalon. You really are our answered prayer, Ma'am Amelia, this afternoon. So, in a little while, Ma'am Amelia, Ma'am Fatmaline, and Ma'am Teresita. Sorry po, mahina ang signal po. Okay, Ma'am Teresita, can we can we just try, Ma'am Teresita, to add you as panelist, and from there we can see if what we can do if you cannot be added as panelist po. So while waiting for our participants to join in our platform, allow me to read this message coming from one of our participants, no? Because I know that the limitations of a virtual training would not allow you to really speak your hearts out. So allow me to be the instrument to speak your hearts out by reading your chats, okay? So Robin here says, my pleasure to join this kind of training. Wonderful experience, very valuable guidance, practical guidance. Examples were helpful. Material presented was very pertinent to current times. Doc Arlene Lim, Sir Rex, and Sir Archie kay well-versed in their respective topics. Also, I love the spirit and enthusiasm and great sense of humor. Char, pinahamaputaan ni oy of Ma'am Elsie. Okay, excellent seminar. Looking forward to any future trainings like this in our division. Kudos to all. Thank you, Sir Robin. Ma'am Fatmaline is already in our platform. Sino nga yung kasama ni Ma'am Fatmaline to present? Tawa na, memory gap, no? Kanila ginaagian na ta og anesthesia ba? Kay na CS na ta. Si Ma'am Fatmaline. Sige, could you help me, Sir Dan, remember the other two, si Ma'am Teresita and Ma'am Amelia? Mahina daw ang signal ni Ma'am Amelia. Can you see the prompt, Ma'am Amelia, on your screen trying to add you as panelist? If that appears on your screen, Ma'am Amelia, you just click the button panelist so that you would be added in our room, the panelists room. And then once you're added, kindly turn on your camera, open your camera so that when it's your time to share your output, you can easily be added on the spotlight by our technical. Okay. Also, Sir Dan, I would like to request from you to add Ma'am si Ma'am Arlene na naday sa panelist na room. Okay. Si Ma'am Amelia is already in our panelist. We are just waiting for Ma'am Teresita to be added. Okay, mag-try daw si Ma'am Teresita to accept the invitation as panelist. Okay, while waiting for Ma'am Teresita, I think we can proceed with the presentation of Ma'am Fatmaline with regards to her output. So after Ma'am Fatmaline would be Ma'am Amelia, and after Ma'am Amelia, hopefully, Ma'am Teresita can join us in the panelist room. Okay, Ma'am Fatmaline, take it away, Ma'am Fatmaline.
Good afternoon po. Good afternoon, ma'am. Can you hear me loud and clear po? Thank you po. So my respect to our learning resource, division focal person and education program supervisor, Ma'am Arlene Lim. Good afternoon po to our facilitators and to our ever gorgeous and brilliant host, Ma'am Elsie Manggalimutan. To my co-participants, good afternoon po. So allow me to share my screen po for my output. Nakikita na po ba yung presentation? Thank you po. So this is the learning material given by Sir Anyo po for us to evaluate. Teka muna po. So this is the learning material po. Actually, I'm not really confident po with my evaluation because this is my first time, but still laban lang gyapon. Okay, so may I present po my evaluation for the learning material. So using the evaluation tool po, nakikita na po ba yung screen ko, ma'am? Thank you po. Thank you. So using the evaluation tool po for content that was given to us by Sir Anyo. So this is my evaluation of that learning material po that I was presented earlier. So this is the learning area po is science, and then the grade level is grade 6. And this is the title po of that learning material. And then this is how I evaluate it po. And I am not really confident po with this, but I am open po of suggestion, critic, and I am willing to learn po about it. Okay, so first po, we have here the intellectual property rights compliance. So for me po, okay, that material or that material po do not have the, or has no, I mean that material po has copyright violations, and some of the text and visuals po are not really cited well or appropriately po. Okay, so for that part po, ito po yung naging evaluation ko. For factor 2 po, for learning competency, so I believe po, or as I've read that material po, okay, I've observed that the learning competency naman po, intended for that learning area and grade level is consistent po. And then for factor 3, the instructional design and organization. So this is how I evaluated it po. And then for that factor pala po, so I evaluated it as a complied. And then for factor 4, for the instructional quality, this is how I evaluated it po. And then for me po, it complied the necessary quality po for that material. And then we have here po for factor 5 for the assessment. And then I evaluated it po as complied. And then we have here po for lastly for factor 6, the readability po of the material. And then for me po, it complied po with the necessary requirements po or considerations. And overall po, I believe that material has a minor revision po. And for the summary po, okay, so this is my summary po of the content findings po for that certain material. Okay, so honestly po, I am not really confident po if tama po yung nilagay ko sa part na ito. Okay, so for page 4 po, okay, so the motivational strategies are not provided. And my recommendation po is to provide short, relevant, and engaging motivational activities po like the 4 picks 1 word. And then for page 12 po, appropriate referencing style is not provided po. So I've recommended utilize the suggested referencing format and make sure to follow the intellectual property rights compliance po. And for the page 13, rubric po is not presented in the activity. So there is an activity po where the learners are tasked to do a chart po. So I recommended po to provide appropriate rubric for the activity with specific criteria and point system. So this is the for content po. And then we have here the evaluation tool for layout and design. Okay, so for layout and design po, for first factor, we have the physical attributes. So this is how I evaluated the material po. And overall, for me po, kay that material did not comply po to the necessary requirement for factor 1. And then we have here po for factor 2, the design and layout. Okay, so also po, that material for me did not comply po the necessary requirement po for design and layout for factor 2, as well as with the factor 3 po, and also with the factor 4. So thus po, that material for me needs major revision. Okay, so this is my summary po. Okay, so for me po, the illustration overpowers the text. So this is my recommendation po. Choose relevant and simple design and fun style of text po. And then necessary information for page 2 is not identified. So I recommended po to kindly write and identify this information. So the title page, the copyright page, table of contents, and introduction or the preface po. And that material po do not have page numbers. So I recommended po to put and follow the format for page number. And then that material po uses vibrant colors that makes the text difficult to read. So I recommended po to utilize simple and non-destructive design and colors po. And lastly, the font styles are very stylish po that makes the text difficult to read. So I recommended po to choose simple and appropriate font style. So thank you. That's all po for my evaluation.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Fatmalin. In a little while, you'd be hearing the insights coming from Sir Rex relative to your presentation. Again, thank you very much and congratulations, Ma'am Fatmalin. Please stay in our room, okay? This time, let's proceed to Ma'am Amelia. Ma'am Amelia, good afternoon. Hi, ma'am.
Hello, good afternoon, Ma'am Elsie.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Ma'am, pwede ba yung output na sinubmit ko, yun lang ang i-present ko ngayon?
Yes, ma'am. You mean we shall be
Thank you,
the
ma'am.
one to share the screen, Ma'am Amelia?
Yes, ma'am. Kung pwede po.
Okay, let me try to ask our the point person for the technical, Ma'am Amelia, ha, if that would be possible. Sir Dan, would it be possible that the submission of Ma'am Amelia would be the file that would be shared on screen? Can we
Cellphone
easily
kasi yung ginamit ko ngayon, ma'am.
Yes, Ma'am Amelia, that's okay. We can ask Sir Michael if it would be possible po. Okay, ma'am? In a while, we'll be hearing his response. Sir Michael, pagalawin mo ang baso. If it would be okay, Sir Michael, that the submission of Ma'am Amelia in our link will be the one that would be projected on screen because she's using now her cell phone. So let's wait for that, Ma'am Amelia. There are many participants here that are expressing their tawag nito, their congratulatory remarks, their greetings, their appreciation to the team. Wow, magkakuan man puntaan no? Kana magka-heart attack kay mutaba ang puso. Thank you very much for the appreciation despite the many challenges that were encountered from day one, maski pa ganinang buntag, up until this very afternoon, nga ang sky is very gloomy, but nonetheless, we are still in the platform and discussing the things that we are ought to discuss at this very moment. Okay, Ma'am Amelia, in a while, we will be informed by Sir Michael if the request would be possible. But if you do have a copy, I'm using both my PC. Okay. Noted, Sir Dan. Ma'am Amelia, do you have a copy of your file? Maybe even if you would not share your screen, Ma'am Amelia, it would be okay. You just run us through your output po. Do you have a copy, Ma'am Amelia?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Meron po. Meron.
That would do, Ma'am Amelia. You can just share your
hard copy lang
rating.
po. Sa hard copy. Okay
Yes,
po. Okay, this is my output number 1. About the picture of evaluate the following parts of learning resource. Yung picture ng, yung sa Filipino, yung may airplane, kind of error, faulty grammar, or wrong choice of words. So my error description is no answer in the choices.
Ma'am Amelia?
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry to interrupt, Ma'am Amelia. I'll be redirecting you, ma'am, to the activity 3. That's on the use of the LR tools po. The language. That's okay, Ma'am Amelia. That's okay po.
Yung output number 3?
Yes po. When you evaluated the SIM, the the use of the different evaluation tools when you tick on boxes with columns such as yes or no.
I see.
Yes, ma'am. The third one.
Ay, iba yung iba kasi yung output ko. Hindi
Okay,
yun.
ma'am.
Oo,
Okay.
oo.
Sige. You just go on, Ma'am Amelia. Just proceed with the presentation, and si Sir Rex man din ang mag-give ng insight. So, relative man yan sa kanyang activity. Sige, just go on, Ma'am
Okay,
Amelia.
Okay, ma'am. Continuation, the error description has no answer in the choices. Then the letters of choice should be in all capital or bold letters. Then my proposed revision, pagmasdan ang larawan ng eroplano, anong tunog ang nilikha nito? So ang letter
Hello, Ma'am Amelia. Maybe the internet connection of Ma'am Amelia is weak. Hello, ma'am?
yes, ma'am. Hirap. My output number 2 is
Ma'am Amelia. Siguro nag-ulan na jud siguro sa dapit ni Ma'am Amelia kay mo freeze na ang screen ni Ma'am Amelia.
yes, ma'am. Kusog kayong ulan diri sa amo.
Okay. Maybe we can wrap up, Ma'am Amelia, on the different materials that you were able to evaluate para makuha nato, maapas nato nga naa pa jud si kuan, si signal. Sige, Ma'am Amelia. We'll just wrap up
Okay.
with the output, Ma'am Amelia.
Yes, my output number 2 is about yung dalawa ang daddy ni Billy. Conceptual error. It doesn't mean that if the two boys living in the same house and taking care of Billy, they are guys or bakla. And if one of them is truly gay, it doesn't mean that Billy is also a gay. So Billy has a doubt of what he is. About my output number 3, ma'am, and the first picture there, watermarks are too visible and the color used is too dark and too many details in an attempt to show all the ideas contained in the learning resource. And the font style and size used is not suitable and applicable for the learners. That's all, ma'am. I can say thank you.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Amelia. We really appreciate your effort to really present to us your output, even if your signal there is not very supportive of your endeavor. You're from Maragusan, Ma'am Amelia, no? From
Yes,
Maragusan.
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, Maragusan West.
Ma'am Lopez, si Sir Lopez here is saying na, go, 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 Ma'am Ami, Maragusan West District. Siya diri si Ma'am Roxanne, hinay signal sa Mars, ma'am. Nag-ulan pag yun, maupilit-pilit si ma'am. Oh,
yes.
Hinay daw ang signal sa Mars, sa Jupiter, samot na ma'am, kay layo-layo siya. Thank you very much, Ma'am Amelia. Okay,
Thank you, Ma'am
this time
Elsie.
around, again, we are very thankful to you and to Ma'am Fatmalin for sharing your output this afternoon. Ma'am Fatmalin, you can open your camera so that you would be added by Sir Dan. You would be put on spotlight, kung iya pang term. With this afternoon with Sir Rex, who would also be shedding light on some of the aspects of your presentation. So, again, I think it's really not easy to evaluate these learning materials, no? Given that Ma'am Fatmalin is an English teacher. I know for a fact because we are colleagues in AOSR. Ma'am Amelia, how about you, ma'am? Your handling? Ma'am Amelia? Is Ma'am Amelia still here? Kulit kay ko no, ingnan gani nga lisod ang signal dito, sipa jud kag pangutana, ma'am. Okay. Sige, so be it. So, di ba, it demands meticulous attention to detail jud and necessitates the evaluator to really be good in terms of content. Kay, yeah, and then to think you were handling the three tools, the language, content, and layout evaluation in its signs. So, murag, dili siya dito sa kuano niya, pwede mo muhatag nga rason just like what was mentioned by Sir Rex, dili magpaalig-alig kung dili mo ang on field of expertise. But you were able to really present to us how, based on your lens, how you would evaluate that particular learning material. Yeah. Applying the things that were mentioned by Ma'am Arlene nga dapat matanglawin jud. Okay? But this time, we'll be hearing Sir Rex share to us points for recommendation and improvement on how the evaluation can be done. Sir Rex, take it away.
Thank you, LC. And of course, congratulations, Ma'am Fatmalin, for a very comprehensive evaluation of the material. I know it is not that easy to evaluate, and sometimes you question your own judgment and your own person, no? Na, hala, ang nagsulat ani kay doktor man. Unya ako, kinsa raman ko. Ay, nga natapirme, no? Pero, pag ikaw ang binigyan ng trabaho na mag-evaluate, please do think of yourself that you are the best person to do it and no other. Okay? So, wag isipin kung marami silang doctorate, doktor sila, magaling tong manunulat na ito. No. Hindi naman sila binigyan ng responsibility to evaluate. Ikaw naman. So, hindi sa mas mataas ka sa kanila. Hindi rin. No? Hindi rin ganun yun dapat nating isipin. Isipin natin na binigyan tayo ng trabaho na mag-evaluate, then we do our job. And we let go of all those ranks, degrees, anything. Kung binigay sa atin yan. No, decision natin yan, it's our call. Yun yung first and foremost na taglayin natin, no, when we evaluate. Don't be really insecure because you are not over and above them. You are helping them. Okay? So we always think of ourselves as servants. Not that we are much better than them. Kaya tayo nag-evaluate kasi magaling ako. Hindi. Nag-evaluate tayo dahil gusto nating tumulong. At kung anong may tutulong natin, kung hanggang saan lang tayo, hanggang doon lang din. No, we are not, it is not really expected of us to go beyond what we have and what we know. Okay? So always bear that in mind. So sa lahat ng ating nakikinig, na mga writers and future evaluators, don't ever think low of yourself. In fact, take it as a responsibility, no? Take it as an opportunity to serve. Not that we are over and above them. No, no. We are there to serve. Okay? So, sa evaluation naman, on the technical aspect, the first thing that we evaluate is really the intellectual property criterion, no? And in learning resource evaluation, if it does not pass the intellectual property criterion, ay huwag ka nang mag-proceed. I-close mo na agad. Pero for the sake of helping and improving, so we need to also check the other boxes. Pero sa national evaluation kasi, kung may mag-submit ng mga libro for evaluation, once na X na siya sa IPR, ay wag na yung pansinin. Wag nang basahin. Kasi waste of time, ang dami pang babasahin, no? Pero sa atin, for the sake of helping our writers really to develop the material, so ginagawa natin, kahit na bumagsak sa unang bahagi ng IPR, we still would evaluate the content, ang style, kung ito ba hindi naka-violate sa social content guidelines. Kasi nga, pati nga yung social content guidelines, mali ka lang ng isa, ay wala na. Wala nang pag-asa na ma-publish yung learning resource. Isa lang yon, no? Ang daming criteria doon. mali ka lang isa, hindi na pwede. And again, for the sake of helping it to be really for the material na ma-develop talaga at ma-correct yung mali. So still we go to the other categories of checking what is wrong with the material. Then we declare at the end either minor, major revisions. So congratulations, Ma'am Fatmalin. And I hope the experience gives you a lot of insights into what is really happening in the learning resource evaluation and development of learning materials. So hindi siya ganun kadali. Hindi siya ganun kadali. And you really have to convince yourself that you are of course, personally, you also need to enrich. We also need to enrich ourselves. Kaya realizing what is lacking, yun din, trabahuin din natin. No? Para we gain confidence na kaya ko to. Kasi pwede naman tong pag-aralan. Anyway, nandyan naman yung Google University. No? Kung hindi mo alam. No, ask Google. No? Gusto maging mong scientific, punta ka sa library doon. Mga scientific researches, gamitin. No, sabi ko nga, there are so many ways to take care of the cat. Not kill the cat, to take care of the cat. Maraming pamamaraan. At kung tayo ay mag-evaluate later on, so please do believe that binigay sa iyo yan dahil kaya mo yan. Wala man ang binibigay sa iyo na hindi mo kakayanin. At kung alam mo sa sarili mo na may kulang, ay ikaw na rin bahala maghanap paano punan yung pagkukulang. So the material, unang tingin pa lang, magwa-wonder na yung mata mo. SIM, SIM, pero napakakulay naman. Ang daming, yung layout mismo niya, hindi na, kaya nga tinake note ko dito, na first, really check who is our intended reader. Kung ang intended reader natin ay mga learners, meron yang, at every stage, meron yang mga different developmental needs. At kanya-kanyang, since different yung developmental needs, iba-iba yung reception ng grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, grade 5. At ibang reception ng way of receiving ng secondary. So, kung mag-evaluate, itanong nyo muna kung anong level ito. No? Kasi part of the evaluation is that the language being used, yung mga length ng sentences, pati yun, i-consider. Kaya nga, hindi lang tayo basta-basta mag-evaluate. Ang pag-evaluate, first and foremost, sabi ko nga, sa lahat ng pagkakataon, know your audience first. Know who is the intended user. Kasi, hindi naman pwede na secondary pero ang language is primary. So, hindi naman pwedeng ganun. Dapat iangat-angat mo din naman yung pamamaraan ng pre-present ng lesson. Dahil secondary nga, they need to learn higher or ang approach ng higher order thinking skills mas komplikado. Kasi kaya na nila yun. May na-build up na sila mga vocabularies. So yun. Isa din sa tatandaan, kung paano ba ito ipiprint? Ito ba ay digitize lang? Kung ito ay digitize, kung sa computer lang, mas maganda yung makulay. Okay, mas maganda yung may kulay. Pero kung i-reproduce siya sa print, sigurado black and white yan. Yung mga pictures na nilagay mo, kahit gaano pa yan kaganda, hindi yan magiging maganda sa black and white. Yun din titingnan, kung paano siya ipiprint, anong format siya i-deliver sa ating mga learners. So yun naman napansin ko doon sa material. Very, very cluttered yung layout. And of course, hindi pala pumasa sa IPR dahil hindi naman original yung mga images. Kukuha somewhere. Yun ang tendency natin para madali yung trabaho, kunin basta-basta sa iba't ibang source, sa Google University, doon natin pinagkukuha yung mga yan sa mga screenshot just to make our lives easy, no? And to make the life of the evaluator hard, no? Kaya nga palagi nating sinasabi na kung di pwedeng picturean, i-drawing. I-drawing, no? Para ma-on mo na iyo yan. Sige, drawing mo or pagguhit mo sa iyong tagaguhit. Kung ikaw ay kukuha talaga ng picture, ikaw na mismo kumuha. No? Kaya nga, start local, no? Promote local, contextualization, mga ganon. Para madili lang yung pag-develop ng learning material. Okay? So, congratulations, Ma'am Fatmalin. I know you enjoyed the experience. And hopefully, no, na isa ka sa aming magiging kasama natin, no, sa learning resource. So, marami naman tayo, no, sa mga nakikinig. Ang dami nating resources na pwedeng matap for learning resource. Salamat din kay Ma'am Amelia, no, do sa challenges ng signal, no, nakagawa actually ng output si Ma'am Amelia. No, yun ang first output niya, no, for Ma'am Lim yata yun. No, pero pare-pareho lang din naman kami ng material. Some of us, no, really, no, kaya nga pala no ako ng no. Kasi bilangin mo yung aking no. Kaya nga pag tayo nag-evaluate, may sinasabi kasi the devil is on the details. Or we'll read between the lines. Ayun. So lahat actually ng ating senses, buhay na buhay kung tayo yung nag-evaluate. Iniisip natin, paano kung ilagay natin yung sarili natin doon sa ating mga learners, kung tayo magbabasa nito, nakakaintindi ba nito ang grade 3, nakakaintindi ba yung grade 1, or yung high school, o baka naman masyadong mababa yung language na ginamit, etc. Actually, buhay na buhay yung ating senses if we are evaluating learning materials. And of course, nakakatulong talaga kung tayo mismo ay himasa, no? Basa-basa po. Para masanay tayo actually, masanay tayo sa English nuances ng mga sentences. Kasi nga, kahit pag palagi tayo kasi nakakabasa ng good English, good sentences, good paragraphs, malalaman natin na may mali dun sa material. Okay? Even sa pagbabasa sa Pilipino. Kaya sabi ko sa inyo, kung may English na Ilonggo, no? You will never believe when you don't experience it, but mind you, may in-Englishan na Ilonggo. Mahalat, uy, Ilonggo. Ilonggo yung English. O minsan Bisaya yung English. So, matutuwa ka dahil pati yung mga yung mga anong tawag diyan sa mga yung mga hunches ng babae, anong ang tawag diyan, LC? Yung mga sixth sense mo. O buhay na buhay pag ikaw ay nag-evaluate. So again, congratulations Ma'am Amelia, no, for doing the evaluation and the observation, and of course Ma'am Fatmali for the very technical and really, looking at the details of the material. So very promising, no? Ang dami nating mga newborn, no, learning resource evaluators and writers. Good luck po sa lahat. And we always pray na magamit talaga natin yung ating natutunan. Salamat po.
Thank you very much, Sir Rex, for that comprehensive take on the presentation of Ma'am Fatmalin. And also, thank you very much, Ma'am Fatmalin, again, and Ma'am Amelia for being very willing to present your output this afternoon. Okay, we are about to actually end our training, but there are still certain parts of our program that we need to to undertake. But before we proceed with that, let me read some of the messages here coming from our participants. We have here from Marivic Avenido. Thank you so much, Ma'am Arlene Lim, Sir Rex, Sir Archie, Ma'am Elsie, and to the entire training team. Sir Michael, thank you so much. Good afternoon po. Sorry, si Ma'am, let me check. This is coming from, di na ako ma-click. Good afternoon po. Sorry, nagkamangang signal, ma'am. Kinabuntag after okay. It's about the internet connection nga challenge ni ma'am. Ma'am Emma says, that's right, sir. Maningkamot na lang jud kay gihatag man sa amuan ni nga task. Wow. And then we have here from Ma'am Janice, thank you, Sir Rex, for the inputs. Super believe jud ko sa imong mga words. Very powerful. Yan si ma'am. Expert jud, bisan asa ibutang. From gender and development to giving tips in learning resource evaluation, 3 clapping icons, according to ma'am. And then, or emoticons rather. And then, Ma'am Jo Marie mentions here or says here, thank you so much, Sir Rex. Thank you to Ma'am Elsie. Makagaan. Oh, char. Wa pa lang ganay ko ning kantaan na ma'am ha. Nagstorya pa lang ko ning gaan mong paminaw. Thank you very much, Ma'am Jo Marie. All right. This time around, we will be presenting to you the certificate that you would be receiving as a tawag nito, in return of your participation to this particular training. So, allow me first to share my screen so that you can see the certificate. This certificate will be given to you, as mentioned, after you have successfully uploaded the your outputs in the link that was provided to you. So allow me first to read the citation of the certificate. Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 11, Schools Division of Davao de Oro, Cabidyanan, Nabunturan, Davao de Oro, Philippines. Certificate of participation is awarded to, of course, to you, our dear participants, for actively participating in the 3-day online seminar workshop for the untrained writers and learning resource evaluators across learning areas on LR processes conducted via virtual application on December 1 to 3, 2021. Given this third day of December 2021, and it is signed or it will be signed by our schools division superintendent, Ma'am Eufemia T. Gamutin, CESO 5. And of course, we will also be giving our speakers, Ma'am Arlene, Sir Rex, and Sir Archie, certificate of recognition because of their willingness to share their time and expertise related to LR processes, and which allowed the birth of, according to Sir Rex, new breed of LR evaluators and writers. Okay, so we also have received the result of the Kwatami evaluation, and we would like to thank our participants for really being very honest in the evaluation. Rest assured that your responses are really considered, and they are all valid, and that the team will be looking into how the future trainings will be conducted and improved so that we can better meet your expectations. All in all, the problem cited in the Kwatami link evaluation was that there was a problem on internet connection issues. Was also there was an emphasis on how expert our speakers are, how well versed they are of their topics. There was also an emphasis on the significant insights that the participants have gained because of this particular training. I was also able to be given the data telling that there are really significant changes that they will do relative to how they do their work because of how this seminar has trained them. So thank you very much for that. All right. So, okay. Allow me first to read the messages here before we proceed to the next part of our training. I will be asking first the members of the technical working group on certain announcements that I need to give to the group for a while. Okay. So here, let me first read some of the messages here in our chat box. Okay. I would really read this one because you really took time to express your hearts out. From Ma'am Nilty, thank you so much for the opportunity to be part of this training. Dagan kaayo ko og natun-an bisan og first timer ko po. Wow, that's very good to hear. si Ma'am si Sir Bernardito. Thank you very much, Sir Rex, the working group, Ma'am Elsie, and to the participants. We also thank you, sir, for really being very active in our training. Ma'am Jo Marie, oh, hala, ma'am, napansin ni ma'am, evaluator, dyan ka, Ma'am Jo Marie. Okay? I-edit na to, ma'am. Instead of untrained, it would be untrained. You're a certified evaluator, Ma'am Jo Marie. Okay, asa na tadapit si Ma'am Wendelin. Also, thanks, expresses her thanks to the team as well as Ma'am Myra, si okay. We also have Ma'am Anna Rachel here saying her greetings and congratulatory remarks to the speakers and to the TWG. Okay, I cannot appropriately address this particular participant because marag siguro by default this is the username that was reflected, but one of our participants is asking for the attendance link, so I'll be requesting my colleagues in the TWG to send the attendance link in our chat box. Okay. For 7 years in DepEd, this is my first time to attend LR training po. Daghan kog natun-an. God bless po. Thank you very much, Ma'am Geraldine. O, di ba? Baptism of fire. Ikaw pa ning present ganyan, Ma'am Geraldine. Maski pag it was very challenging to you, no? Given the tawag nito, the challenges on the signal. Okay? I'm waiting for the tawag ito, follow-up announcements coming from the TWG. Okay. All right. There's an announcement here coming from Sir Michael. You can look back on this particular session and even the sessions during the first day, second day, through our Facebook page. That's DepEd TV Eskwela, DepEd Davao de Oro TV Eskwela, and YouTube channel, our YouTube channel. So YouTube channel, DDO TV Eskwela, FB page, TV Eskwela, DepEd Davao de Oro. So yes, you can check on that. If there are certain aspects of the training that you would like to be reminded of or certain sections that you need to review, you can check on that. Okay, so all right. Hala no, ganahan mapuntaan ninyo ha mga messages. But before we end with our seminar, of course, I'd like to ask you first to complete para kuan na lubos-lubosin natin so that everyone would be given the opportunity to really share their thoughts. I'd like you to complete the sentence, okay? I am grateful that. Sige nga, let me ask our participants to complete that sentence. I am grateful that blank. Okay. Ma'am Marie Flor is asking for the materials used in this seminar. The Google Drive link that was sent to you, ma'am, contains all the PowerPoint presentations that were used by our speakers. In a while, our TWG can also resend that link so that you can be you would be able to access the materials. Wow, thank you very much for your response. I attended this training. I am one of the participants. I'm grateful that I chose to be one of the attendee of this training I was chosen to be one of the attendees of this training by our district. Wow, that's good to hear, ma'am. I am given the chance to be one of the participants of this webinar. Oh, it's very good to see that you are all thankful that you were part of this seminar and that there are no regrets na naamo sa memo. Kay what na choice, okay, kay identified. Last sentence that I want you to complete. I hope that after this virtual training, please complete that, dear participants. I hope that after this virtual training, okay. Oh, daghan pa diri ano nga mga kuan nag-complete sa sentence nga grateful. Daghan kayong salamat for your participation. Ako ang panghinumduman yung mga pangalan because I'll be sending you kuan Christmas gifts. Ipa-food panda siguro na ako, no? Para mabot sa inyo ha. Ang giingon. This is a face-to-face, there would be a face-to-face follow-up seminar. Mao ang ilahang kuan. Okay, always grateful for the opportunity. Face-to-face training. I can share what I learned. Very good. I will apply my knowledge even in the context of the school lang daw. Oh, that's very good to hear. Full of positive vibes ang atong mga participants. I am very thankful to have met you all even if we are just virtually interacting with each other. Now, to really convey to all of you how the group is very much thankful for your participation in this training and for the positive feedback and the level of engagement that you have expressed all throughout the training, allow me to call in one of our colleagues in the LR team to give the closing message. Please welcome on our virtual platform, Master Teacher 1, Sir Ross de los Santos. Sir Ross? Sir Ross? Ah, yes,
Hello,
there
ma'am.
it
Good
is.
afternoon.
Hello, Sir Ross. Take it away.
Okay, sorry. Okay, to the participants, uh, to the training team, to our CID Chief, Dr. Arlene Lim, to our SGOD Chief, Dr. Ruben De Ponte, to the Education Program Supervisors, to our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Romel Handayan, and to our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Eufemia Gamutin, to all of us who are still here in this platform or who are supporting this kind of endeavor, good afternoon. So we are now on the final day. We are now in the closing part of our program. And with our 3-day training, I know that we are full of wisdom, knowledge regarding on how to develop a good material for our learners. As part of this training, I am also very proud, like you, that I able to contribute uh, my part or what I can, something I can give for the benefit of our learners. And I cannot express my happiness with this kind of training uh, because this is one of the trainings that I always wanted because the impact of this is directly to our learners. I know that our teachers are also aiming this kind of training. Although there are times, there are hardship along the way, there are some doubts, but at the end, we will be satisfied with what we are doing because we know that this training is not a waste of time, but a very fruitful one because we did our best and we show to our co-participants what we can do for the betterment of our learners and of course to improve the the materials that we are using in the field. So as we end this program, what I can say is with your positive attitude in embracing this kind of training, we can do something in our respective stations. And we do hope that in the coming days or in the future, our division can still give us this kind of quality training for teachers. I think that is all I can say for this afternoon. And thank you very much. God bless. Stay safe and hope one day we can see each other face to face. Thank you and good afternoon.
Thank you very much, Sir Ross. So, prior to the training proper, if you can recall, we were challenged by SDS Gamutin on the need to always raise the bar of excellence. This, for me, is the reason why our training has been very engaging and interactive even if there were technical troubles, because our SDS was able to build that connection to each participant and influenced and persuaded you all to act in ways that led to the success of our training. This time, as we end our training, the call to perform the role expected from us is about to begin. You shall now be sent forth to the world of learning resource evaluation in writing, armed with the essentials given by our competent speakers in this training. May you all keep the passion and fire burning. May God continue to guide us with the right motivation and purpose. Again, this is LCB Manggilimutan. Thank you, keep safe, and God bless us all.
The Department of Education. Region 11. The Division of Davao de Oro.